Hi folks, welcome to another one of my videos. Tonight I want to talk about the term doxing. It seems like there's a lot of people that are a little active in True circles that almost take it as this sense of pride and accomplishment. Oh, they're going to dox me because I'm so important and I'm doing so good. And listen, doxing should never be referred to in to your membership or your activity in an True church or True group or Facebook group or what have you. If your activity in this religion that we call Asatru, if you think that you can get doxxed for that, then I don't think that you and I have the same opinion of what this religion really is. I think that we have seen people in before that have been so-called doxxed, and to my knowledge, every time it was secondary activity in some kind of pro-white group or etc. that was the main focus for the doxing, not. And then, of course, Asatru or the membership in Asatru Folk Assembly was thrown in as an additive. Sure, there's probably been many attempts by some groups that would call AFA enough to be doxxed for their activity, enough to be, put on the front lines and have your address posted and Antifa coming to your house, etc. I don't think so, but that would be letting those people that you would consider your enemies dictating what your faith is, dictating what your views are, dictating your activity and your belief in the gods and goddesses or any kind of political activity. Me, I don't have any enemies. I have one enemy. That's me. I'm the only one that can stop me from accomplishing anything I want to accomplish. I'm not naive about people that are at work and machinations, but I can tell you, I have the breath of Odin and the seed of Heimdall in me. There's nothing that can stop me if I want to accomplish it. Nothing. And the same is for you, too. So I would say that we should just please just stop using the term doxing and just let it go. Who cares? Wear it on your sleeve. If your activity is within the AFA and it is spiritual, and you look at this faith the same way that I do, there's nothing that could be doxed. What can they say about you? That you are a positive, uplifting, honorable man or woman? What are you going to dox about that? So one of the things that I wanted to bring about is if you think that you can be doxed, then maybe you should reevaluate what you're actually doing in this faith. Because to me, this faith is positive and joyful and happy, and there's no negative connotations to it whatsoever. And I have a couple of quotes here that I think you might like. And then Have 'em All, number 16, says, "The unwise man thinks that he, will live if from fighting he flees. But the ails and aches of old age dog him, though spears have spared him." We all know that one. And so it has come to the attention of a few of us that we've lost a couple of members because they were in fear of being doxxed. Maybe some other things along with that. This applies right here. It might not apply. The connotation is violence, but the truth is this applies to stress, drama that you might be avoiding out of cowardice. Embrace it. Even in the AFA website itself, it says, the Declaration of Purpose: life's struggle is the whetstone that sharpens the sword of spirit. We should not regret the obstacles that confront us, but use them to grow ever stronger and wiser. So, if the people that are in fear of this so-called doxing, and they believe that their activity in this church could do so, or bring any kind of harm to their business or harm to their family, then they are emboldening those they consider their enemies, and they are not truly following and embracing the faith as I know it, or as and a lot of other believers also embrace it. There's another quote right here from the Have 'em All 23. The unwise man waketh all night, thinking of this and that, tosses sleepless, and is tired at morn, nor lighter for that his load. Maybe this fear of doxing is in their minds. Nobody's lining up on the streets ready to pounce on you because of your AFA membership and AFA activity. Maybe this is all your own paranoia getting the best of you, and that goes back to the root of how you look at this faith. If this is just another racial organization for you, then you probably might be fearing being doxxed. If this is a true faith that is uplifting and positive, then there should be no fear whatsoever. You should carry it on your sleeve. You should show the world, look at this great faith. Look at how it has turned my life around. Look at how great my family is because of this faith. The AFA website, right on the front page. The world is good, prosperity is good, life is good, and we should live it with joy and enthusiasm. What is to be argued with that? How could you possibly dox someone for being joyful? It's just, it seems ludicrous to me. It seems like this grandiose self-importance that you're so scared that you're so great, you're going to be torn down by these perceived enemies. And it might all be in your head. And what you're doing by fleeing from this is you're giving up the possibility to grow stronger, to do a lot of help for a lot of other people, and to be a contributing member of this growing faith. And you're just going to go to the shadows and hide and be safe. Good luck with that. So I just want to say that this faith, I'm going through something right now, and both Milena and I, and only a few people in our very close circle know about this. But we are going through a custody battle with her ex. And in the court documents, one of the main impetus behind his argument that he should get full custody and that Milena and I should lose custody was our membership and an activity in the AFA. It was accused in his documents of being a white power church, a white supremacist organization filled with gangsters, ex-cons, etc. And so when we were confronted with this, we had a decision to make. Like so many, well, not so many, but like some others have. Do we run? Do we hide? Do we quit? Pull back? Oh, we're going to put our membership on hold until we take care of this, blah, 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 blah. No. So we rejected that right away. Why? Because we follow this faith in our heart. You know, we do the rune study daily. We pray to the gods and goddesses daily. We enjoy all of our church, our fellow church members, our friends, our AFA family, too immensely to give that up. You guys know who you are. You mean that much to us that we would never consider that, and never consider ignoring our faith and distancing ourselves from our faith and not being honorable and lying and saying we didn't believe what we actually believed. So we made a decision to do just the opposite, to do just the opposite, to double down on our contributions to the AFA Church and our activity, and to wear it on our sleeves. So we're going into court. Our documents have already been submitted, but saying just the opposite, saying no, the plaintiff has painted this religion completely wrong. The reality is it is an amazing religion, and it has benefited me immensely from my past, which he also brought up. And it is joyful and positive and uplifting, and something that not only a child should be exposed to, but needs to be brought up in. And so we're attacking this 100%, straight on, wearing it on our chest, proud to do so. And so when I see these people, I mean, we're in a custody battle like you would not believe. Yet we're being strong. We're holding strong. And when I see these people fleeing for what might happen to their business or what might happen to their family from these perceived enemies that they've created in their own head, it's laughable. It's laughable. Embrace this faith, believe in it, and it will do wonders for you. I can tell you that right now. So that's just my 2 cents. I love all you guys. Thank you for your support, and hail the gods.